Man's happiness is largely dependent on the meeting of the basic necessities of life: food, shelter, and clothing. Food tops the list of man's needs, and the type of food people eat varies from continent and across cultures. There is a crop that is not only special to Nigerians, and indeed Africans, but the entire world. This crop, which is the second world most important grain after wheat, is maize, popularly known as corn. The crop is consumed by people with varying food preferences and social-economic background the world over. Millions of Nigerians depend on maize as the main staple food crop, as well as for animal and poultry feed.
Maize is not only for human consumption and other processes. Even the poultry farmers, the poultry association, depend on what we are producing in Nigeria, because 60% of their feed meal depend on maize, which means that if there is no maize, nobody can eat chicken in Nigeria or egg.
We use maize for akamu. We use it to make our local semovita. Once it goes down, some people, do you believe some people you cook maize soup? Why? Probably the last one will be the processors that use it. So maize is a magic, so to say, a magic crop. In fact, we have ethanol. We can make ethanol, we can get alcohol from maize. So maize is so important and is one of the major sources of income.
Before the introduction of the Anchor Brewers program, Nigeria was importing an estimated 5 million tons of maize to meet domestic demands of the commodity.
The CBN is setting aside the sum of 40 billion naira out of the 220 billion micro, small and medium enterprise development fund to be availed to farmers at single-digit interest rate of maximum 9% per annum. Our smallholder farmers shall, under the scheme, be entitled to loans ranging from 150,000 naira to 250,000 naira to assist them in procuring necessary agricultural inputs such as seedlings, fertilizers, pesticides, and other important inputs to help boost agricultural output and productivity.
The purpose of the CBN's Anchor Brewers program and its potentials to create millions of jobs and lift thousands of smallholder farmers out of poverty. The federal government very much favors this program because it squarely aligns with our aspiration to achieve food security for Nigeria.
The introduction of Anchor Brewers program under the supervision of the Central Bank of Nigeria has drastically pushed up maize production in Nigeria. The Maize Association of Nigeria, Maan, has been at the center stage of the revolution in the country's maize production. Maan keyed into the Anchor Brewers program in 2017, 2 years after the launch of the initiative.
Before Anchor Brewers started, the maize production in Nigeria in 2015, it was only 8 million tons was produced. But when Anchor Brewers started, from 2015 to 2018, we produced over 20 million tons of maize in Nigeria. This is a very tremendous achievement. And also, there is an importation of maize before. But for the past 2 years, because of the enhancement of our production, there is no more importation of maize.
The Maize Association of Nigeria is working towards ensuring that Nigeria produces enough maize for local consumption and for exports too. In keeping with this, the association assessed loans under the Anchor Brewers program and disbursed same to members towards boosting maize production in the country. The loan facility is not given in cash but in kind, in the value of farm inputs, herbicides and insecticides, alongside fertilizer and seeds are disbursed.
CBN do not give cash. Neither the farmers they are talking about are Abuja based or what people call portfolio farmers. Of course, before you participate in this program, there must be farm mapping. You can't map a farm. Farm is not in the briefcase. So you can't plow briefcase. You can't harrow briefcase. You can't apply fertilizer there. So the real farmers are the one in the states, those names. And they go down to the world. Every one of them, they will map the farm. Attach that mapping farm to your name. I am Bamidele. I'm probably your Abubakar. And once they do that, my number given to me through the mapping can never be the same with yours. And therefore, there is no way I can play any akipanki about after the mapping, there's a card that will be given to me. These, after giving me the card will carry all my details. All these details are all online. These things I'm telling you, they are all in the system. It's not something you carry pen and you're just filling. Once they have been mapped and have been confirmed as a member, it's already in the dashboard in the CBN and here the Maize Association. After this, the input comes in. The input, the PFI, which is our unity bank for this year, the CBN, all will be on ground. When these inputs are being supplied, they will confirm and they are put in a store. Why the inputs are in the store? It has 3 keys. Maan official, we have one. The CBN official, which is probably the DFO, we have one, and the Unity Bank. So none of them has direct access without the knowledge of the others to assess that. And once these things are done, to distribute this input when it is time, the same set of people and the farmers will be there, and all these things will be computerized. And that's your simple card. Every input you are given will enter into the card and sent electronically to the system in CBN and with us here.
The interventions being provided by Maan have made significant impacts on the socioeconomic well-being of farmers and, to a large scale, the national output of the commodity.
We make sure that the smallholder farmer of Maan has not been shortchanged. We ensure that all we are doing is something that will bring value to the small-scale holder farmer. That is why you will find out, I'm proud to tell you, go and check all the EOPs of other commodity associations. You will find out the Maan EOP, is, if I said is not the best, is among the best. In the sense that the economic scale of production look into the interest of the farmer, so that we did not produce an economic scale of production that will be at detriment to the farmer. Because our purpose is to pay the loan, and after repayment of the loan, the farmer is left with something substantial, which the purpose of ABP, if you look from the CBN guideline, is to create wealth to the small-scale holder farmers. So that's why anything we are doing it with very careful consideration to ensure that at the end of the day, after the farmer pays the loan, he is left with something substantial, to continue supporting himself.
Maan has successfully flagged off the distribution of inputs to its members for the 2020 rainy season. Distribution was carried out in all the maize-producing states of the country.
We are participating for this year program with about 120 southern farmers, and the CBN has already approved 16 billion naira to our farmers across the 33 states of the Federation, which comprises these 120 southern farmers.
Each of the beneficiaries got fertilizers, certified seeds and herbicides to boost farming activities.
Our farmers will not disappoint the government, and they will pay their loan back. And for this year, we have 324 farmers that benefit from this ANCO program. And we, as a member of the association, Maize Association, we have a target to achieve 10,000 farmers by next year's season.
As far as we're concerned, in the Maize Association, we have made an adequate arrangement to see that all those who have benefited in this ANCO program of 2019 are engaged in the agricultural production of maize.
In terms of loan recovery, the Maize Association of Nigeria has a robust and effective arrangement with off-takers, which includes animal and poultry feeds. The system allows the association track farmers' activities as well as allow them to pay the loan with ease.
We organized this launching today to show that we have totally committed ourselves to this program, that we have collected it and we are going to pay, and we have proved it today. And then the reason why we came to Daura here today is to show that Daura people have planted maize and they have repaid their loan. So it is a very good example to all other maize farmers and all other farmers in Nigeria who are participating under this program, that whoever collected this loan, he must pay for it. And we have now proved it that we have paid, or we are ready to pay our loan.
The CBN, through its wisdom, brought TAC integrated. Where there is difficulty in off-taking, TAC, evacuate whatever, we collated from that state or that area, which at the end of the day, TAC is paying the value of the produce that they have evacuated.
There is also effective extension services put in place towards ensuring that farmers have the maximum yield per hectare. Farmers are also trained on soil management, planting and storage of the harvested produce. All these are carried out under the Maan's Anchor Growers program.
There is a transportation money after harvesting. Farmer will be given that money to carry his produce from the farm to the aggregation center where the commodity association is aggregating the maize there. Also, there is an aggregation money. That aggregation money will be provided to the aggregator, whoever happen to be an aggregator. That is the service provider that will provide the aggregation center a warehouse or a silo, and he will employ securities there and all other logistics. So that are the services for the second stage.
As it is today, maize farmers under Maan are producing more than 20 million tons of maize since the start of the Anchor Growers program. This production capacity is above the national demand of less than 18 million tons. Nigeria is currently the largest producer of maize in Africa, with annual production capacity of more than 33 million tons out of the 77 million tons for the whole of the African continent. With the large cultivation of maize, one puzzling question is why government should allow the importation of maize. The commodity has been added to the list of items banned from importation. This, the bank is a notice to the dealers believes will further boost local production, stimulate rapid economic recovery, safeguard rural livelihood, as well as create more jobs.
It is a plus to maize farmer, a plus to the country itself, because this one will give us opportunity for our youth to go into agriculture.
In fact, it's a great opportunity to ban it because it helps farmers, especially maize farmer in Nigeria, to boost the production.
I really appreciate this effort of the federal government through the CBN for the banning of maize importation in Nigeria. This is something that we are expecting for a long time because our farmers sometimes are being frustrated. But with this development, we are sure that we will achieve a lot and our farmers will be encouraged to produce more. So that's why we are very, very happy with this latest development or this news of banning the maize importation in Nigeria.
We're going to be doing the largest anchor borrower program so far. We're looking at financing over 1.1 million farmers in a single year, combined hectareage of over 1 million hectares. We're also looking at output of 8.3 million metric tons. And we're going to be disbursing through the banks that are going to be participating in the program a total sum of 428 billion across various commodities.
The Maize Association of Nigeria assures its committed members that with support of the Central Bank of Nigeria, the Ministry of Agriculture, Nigerians need not to worry about the ban on maize. Farmers of the commodity are capable of producing enough for local and international market.